Governor, Your Excellency, the President of the Republic of Kenya, Honorable Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta, Mama Edith and the family, Susan, Raymond, Ivy, Julie, Gitao, and the rest of the siblings of the Matiba family, Right Honorable Prime Minister, former Prime Minister Raila Odinga, leaders present, and the people of Murang'a, hamjambo, moriega, ngaino muega, endeshode, asanteni sana. Kwanza mimi nataka nimshukuru Mungu kwa sababu ametupatia nafasi, tumefika Murang'a, na tumefika Murang'a leo kusherehekea maisha, ingawaje kwa huzuni, maisha ya shujaa wetu Kenneth Stanley Njindo Matiba. And though in sorrow, we've come to celebrate the life of a hero of multi-party democracy, to celebrate the life of an astute, hardworking, consummate businessman and entrepreneur, to celebrate the life of a generous nationalist and a caring family man. That is the man that today, in this casket, we have his body. And we have all come in that celebration. Many people have said many things about Kenneth Matiba. There are those who are privileged to work with him. There were those who are privileged to be with him. And we all, as we celebrate the life of Matiba, we also celebrate Edith and the family for what the sacrifices they have made for so long to look after and take care of Matiba. At a personal level, I am a witness to the positive things that have been said about Matiba. When I had the privilege to go to Kahuia Girls, I saw the footprints of a Kenyan nationalist who thought about the empowerment of the people of Kenya through education. He has made a huge contribution in what Kahuia Girls is today. That is how I know Kenneth Matiba. In my political life, when one party could not fit my elder brother, Raila Odinga, and I went to start a political party, I was inspired by Kenneth Matiba's Kuga na Gweka. And when I started URP, the slogan became Kusema na Kutenda. Again, I was inspired by this great patriot and Kenyan nationalist. Let me say, when Kenneth Matiba stepped out of his comfort zone and fought for multi-party democracy in Kenya, he did so as a Kenyan nationalist. He did so not for his village, not for his community, not for his county, not for his corner. He did so for every Kenyan so that we can expand that democratic space that today makes us a multi-party democracy. But it is also true that along the way, what Kenneth Matiba, the nationalist, and his team stood for was hijacked. And what Matiba had done as a nationalist was now hijacked and made. The politics was reduced to the merchandise of ethnicity, division, and hate. And that is when Uhuru Kenyatta, now president, sat us down and told us this is not what multi-party was all about. The division, the hate, the ethnicity that drove this country almost to a precipice. And when we sat down, Uhuru Kenyatta persuaded us that, gentlemen and ladies, it is better we lose the election as nationalists in a national party than win as tribalists in regional parties. And that is why we brought this country back today. And let me say then, fear was sold to us. We were told the politics of Kenya is so divided. It is so ethnic. There is a lot of hate. You cannot succeed in uniting Kenya. That fear was sold to us, that you will lose. But again, we were inspired by Kenneth Matiba's forward ever, backward never. And we forged on. We not only won the election, but we managed to bridge the gaps that existed, and we managed to build bridges of friendship, unity, and brotherhood amongst the communities of our country. Your Excellency, President Uhuru Kenyatta, when the history of Kenya will be written, your legacy may not necessarily be the standard gauge railway, although it is a great achievement. It may not be the 6.7 million Kenyans that today enjoy electricity in their homes, although it is great. It may not be the 7 million Kenyans today who have NHIF cards in their homes. It is great. But your legacy will be the courage you had to assemble us and tell us it is possible for us to unite this country. Your Excellency, it didn't stop there. Even after we won the elections, you have carried that message. And today, we are very proud that even those who did not believe that it is possible to unite this country, even those who told us there is so much ethnicity and division and hate amongst this and that community, today, Your Excellency, you have stretched your hand. And today, we are celebrating the handshake that brings together even those who are in the opposition so that together we can live the dream of Kenneth Stanley Njindo Matiba of a united, peaceful, and prosperous country. In conclusion, and as leaders, we are all here. I want to ask, as we bring this to a close, that like Matiba, we will be willing to sacrifice our comfort and political positions so that we can empower millions of Kenyans in a setup that values the citizens of this country as opposed to the positions and the power that we so much seek as political leaders. If Matiba was after power, I am sure nothing would have stopped him. But he made sacrifices so that the rest of us can live in a multi-party democratic country. We owe him that debt, that we too as leaders must sacrifice what is good for us and our comfort and our positions, and instead look out to serve 45 million Kenyans in an empowerment program that brings all Kenyans together. Again, Mama Edith and the family, your loss is the loss of Kenya. Matiba belonged to you. You loved him. Many Kenyans loved him. We adored him. He was a great inspiration to many of us, but God loved him more. Today, he's gone to be with his Maker. With those many remarks, ladies and gentlemen, it's now my very humble duty to request His Excellency, the President of the Republic of Kenya, Honorable Uhuru Kenyatta, to come and make his remarks. Your Excellency.